Hi, I'm Joe Courtemanche, the proprietor of CommotionInThePews.com, and I wanted to take just a minute to talk to you about your liberties on this 4th of July week. It seems like every year since I've been a little boy, we've lost a bit of our freedom in this country. The simple fact of the matter is, in 2013, people are more than willing to trade a little bit of liberty for a little bit of security. And it's one of the greatest fallacies of my life. There is no such thing as a trade-off. Our president, in a very demeaning moment, said that that's what people had to do, that there is no 100% guarantee of liberty. I vaguely remember reading and studying and learning about the founding fathers of this country, who in 1776 said, "Enough. The government has too much control. The king controls every aspect of our lives." The king covered every topic, from taxation to billeting troops in their homes, to the simple fact that if he wanted something, it was his. The people were subjects, not citizens. I fear that once again we're becoming subjects, not citizens. In 1776, the Founding Fathers signed a document that they knew would result in their imprisonment or death. And I'm not talking about a long appeals process. I'm talking about being hung from the very nearest tree if they were caught by British troops fomenting a revolt. In 2013, I'd encourage you, my fellow Americans, to seize your freedoms back. Exercise those freedoms. Freedoms are rather like a hinge. If you don't move them periodically and exercise their full range of motion, pretty soon that hinge doesn't move and it's rusted up. And then you just begin to accept moving the hinge less and less, until the next thing you know, you're trying to squeeze in past the door that only opens a small amount. Once that door closes, it's closed forever. And the same holds true with your freedoms. If you don't exercise your freedoms, if you don't take your God-given right to freedom of speech and use it on a regular basis, it will atrophy and go away. Your Second Amendment rights were instituted to maintain the First Amendment rights. In America in 2013, religion is under attack. Christians are silenced at the altar of political correctness. People are afraid to speak their minds. They're afraid to say the government is taking too much of my money and has too much control. They're afraid to say that it's wrong for the National Security Agency to copyright, or not to copyright, but to copy every single one of our transmissions and just hold it safely for later in case they need it. Need it for what? The presumption then would be that we're guilty of something, that it's just a matter of finding what it is we're guilty of and using the evidence they've already collected. I'm appalled by that. I think Washington, Jefferson, Madison, Hancock, Franklin, the entire lot of them would be appalled by that. And they tell you, the American people of 2013, to get off your backsides, exercise your freedom of speech, enjoy the liberties that those men staked everything for. There are a lot of people that have staked everything for those liberties in this country over the last couple hundred years. A lot of people on the ground who fought for those rights. A lot of people who stepped out and said, this far and no further to the government. Whether they were civil rights advocates like Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, or they were simply the people you know who landed on Omaha Beach on June 6, 1944. Every one of those people stepped forward and said, I'm willing to risk everything I have to continue this great experiment in a republic form of democracy. I'm willing to do that too. And I hope you'll join me on this July 4th, 2013, in exercising your rights and saying to the government, enough is enough. I claim my freedom. I am a citizen, not a subject. It's an important distinction. Look it up in the dictionary. I hope you have a blessed 4th. I hope your family is near you. I hope you're in touch with people you know overseas in the military. I hope that barbecued burger tastes great. And I thank you for reading my little blog every day. It's a big deal to me. It's my freedom of speech. God bless the United States of America, and God bless you.